Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is going to be for the astrological sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your birth chart that Cancer might appear. Also, it is going to be for the month of October 2019. Now, if you are new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click on that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so today I'm going to do things just a tiny bit differently. Normally, I use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck because I love the vibrant colors and they show up so well on camera, as well as it being more traditional and shows the pictures that most people are familiar with when they think of the tarot. I know there's a lot of really beautiful decks out there that are very artistic and things like this, but this is like one of the original decks, if not the original deck. And so I really love the traditional images. Now, what I will be doing differently today is I love the Thoth deck, and this deck in particular is very sentimental to me, and I love it very much, and it means so much to me. I love the way that it reads. It shows a lot of more in-depth meaning as far as how it relates to the Kabbalah, Tree of Life, the astrological symbols. The artwork is just absolutely gorgeous. The different colors mean different things like that, planetary influences and such. So when I read, I love using the Thoth deck as clarifiers. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, and I'll begin shuffling. What are the love messages for Cancer for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Cancer for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Cancer for the month of October 2019? Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time, okay? I'm going to go ahead and divide them up. Okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom. This is the card that will be the overall influence for this particular reading. And as we go through this spread, I'll show you how this card will relate to the different cards in your reading, okay? Now, the first row, as always, represents you, your present position, your immediate influences, things that have just happened, things that are coming to pass as we speak, your emotions, feelings, thoughts, etc. The second column is your partner, your intended, your beloved, your significant other, your twin flame, soulmate, past partner, past karmic partner, whoever is first and foremost in your heart and in your thoughts. The first one you think of in the morning when you wake up, and the last one you think of at night. And sometimes this happens even if you are with a subsequent partner. Okay, all right, so the third row is your obstacles, and these two cards here don't look very much like obstacles at all, but that's really great. And the fourth column is your outcome. All right, now let's see. Okay, your first column, which is you, represents you, is you have an Empress and you have the Two of Coins. All right, Two of Pentacles, Two of Discs, whichever you prefer calling it. Okay, so we are in Libra season, and Empress represents Libra, fertility, new growth, new ideas, fresh beginnings, fresh starts. You know, we've just started this season of autumn, and you can make this brand new beginning. You have this Two of Pentacles, and you may have maybe been a little more self-focused than you probably needed to be. People might have even called you selfish recently, or maybe egotistic, where you aren't really, not that you don't value others' feelings and emotions and things they're going through, but perhaps you have just been feeling as if, there's a lot going on in your life, and so you may be distracted where you're not necessarily paying attention to other people's feelings. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, all right, so in your partner's columns, we have the Four of Cups as well as the Page of Wands reversed. So this person may be feeling as if, they have just a little too much decadence. They have too much choices. They have too much feelings as far as offers that they have. There is a lack of communication going on. Now, if you are in separation from this person, they may be feeling your absence, and as if you, hold on just 1 minute, my camera is just acting all kinds of crazy. Oops, hang on. All right, sorry. All right, it's not focusing. Oh, focusing, and then the light's going in and out. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. So they feel like the lines of communication are not open right now. They may be feeling somewhat passionately, or feel as if they are really I don't know, just super have this urgency. Urgency is the word, that they are really wanting to maybe hear from you, but are not hearing from you at the time. Perhaps because, things that are going on in your life, but they really feel this sense of urgency here that they need to, hear from you. They are waiting on that. Now, your obstacles are the Six of Cups as well as the Ten of Cups reversed. Now, the Six of Cups, of course, denotes a very significant person in your life. Generally, this is a soulmate or twin flame relationship, but at the time you are facing the Ten of Cups reversed, which means that, something is just not happening. It's not clicking. There may be this lack of communication that's keeping the two of you guys from being together at the moment. Okay, so it'd be a good time to figure out what that is. Of course, you have more Libra season showing up, even though this is Cancer season. It's time for a final judgment. Someone in your life is facing this particular final judgment, whether it is your partner, whether it is whether it's you, but it leaves you open to go ahead and take this leap of faith, to just step blindly into this, not really knowing what your outcome is going to be at the time. All right, now I'm going to, okay, and so in your column, I'm seeing that you've been, there's been a lot of things going on in your life. Like I said, you've been a little self-focused and stuff. Whatever this is going on, it's going to bring the end of the situation it's going to leave you brand new and able to maybe start over by yourself from now. Now you are very distracted. You're not necessarily doing the work that you need to elevate or evolve and raise yourself to a higher vibrational level. So this Death card could be really good, because whatever this has happened, whatever this card is, it's caused you to, shed the old and have this new beginning, and it's enabling you to be able to start completely over. Okay, so as far as your partner, I see that they are carrying quite a bit of burdens with them that is related to a past love that is lost for them at this time. They think about their past lover, their past soulmate, or whoever it may have been, and maybe a twin flame they're in separation from. But they're with you now, and when they're with you, being Cancer, of course, that's your particular period of time where you need to be in healing with this person. If your partner needs this healing, in order to do that, they've been carrying this burden of this past love with them for a while, and they need to be able to set that down. They need to be able to, they can't move forward until they are doing that. So we have, in your obstacles, we have the Ten of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups. So it seems as if, maybe your partner has many offers on the table. Maybe there are multiple people that they seem to be involved with. This causes you quite a bit of grief and feelings of betrayal and just a little bit of heartache, okay? That's really sad, and I'm sorry, but this is the cards that's coming up. So we have the Ace of Swords reversed, as well as your Tower. So things are not really going that great for you at the time. You do have, this Judgment is going to bring in a whole new set of things. Nothing is going to be the same. Nothing is going to be the same. Everything is going to be completely shaken up. You've been hurt and traumatized. You have been, this Judgment that's coming in is going to shake your entire world. And so where you thought that you may have like this successful beginning, starting over, starting new, whether it was with this person or not, it doesn't look as if that's going to happen. So I'm gonna pick up this soft deck here and try to find out exactly what this little Judgment is about. Okay, all right, what is this Judgment? What is this Justice card about? What is this Justice? Okay, well, let's see. So we have the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Discs. Okay, so apparently, maybe this person, this has really nothing to do with the Judgment, except that unless it makes the other person realize that their past soulmate or their past love is completely absent from their life. So during this particular period when they're going through this, they are feeling as if they are in need of the comfort or the wisdom of whoever they shared their life with previously. This is all going to come in really fast. They're going to have such a deep and burning passion for this person. They still hold quite a bit of love in their heart for them. They're not ready to set these burdens down. They're not ready to give up on them. Okay, and so again we have the, oh my gosh. So this goes straight along with your Chariot here. So we have the Eight of Wands, okay? So it's like, this is even more swiftness. This is going to come in so fast that you're not really even going to be able to, it's gonna hit you out of the blue is what it's gonna do. You're gonna be blindsided. Well, I'm giving you a little bit of clues here that this is coming. Okay, so let's go on over here just a little bit. Keep these decks separated. Okay, so you're feeling Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it feels as if, whatever you're giving, has been aborted. It's not, and I'm not necessarily talking about a baby. I'm talking about these feelings. You're giving and feeling as if, whatever this person is giving back to you. Of course, when they are distracted by their previous love and hoping for communication from this past love, and, it is a soulmate connection for them. You're playing second fiddle, okay? And you're feeling like you're giving and giving, and you're not receiving back what it is you should. You've planted this little garden here, and you've completely focused on the love that you have to give this person, but it's in reverse. And so it's been for nothing. It's been futile. Or futile, if you've watched Star Trek, however you want to say it. So, yeah, it's just not, you feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough. Now, like on Star Trek, if people watch Star Trek, the Borg, and they go, resistance is futile. Well, they can't forget their past. They think so much about their past that it is interfering with their future. So you can try all you want to distract them, but it's never going to be good enough. They're never going to stop talking about or thinking about, if they don't verbalize it, someone from their past. And that's really sad for you. So your partner is feeling Nine of Cups reversed and the Four of Pentacles. So they're feeling like, they have lost the love of their life. They have all this love that they have wanted to give, and they were hoping maybe when they got in this relationship with you that they could hold it down and keep it going, and maybe use you as a tool to get over or get past this relationship where they had been so hurt and are still carrying the wounds and the scars from the loss of this love and the lack of communication from this love. And they're making do with the different, they're distracting themselves with other loves, but it's not what they want. What they want is this person, they want their soulmate from their past, and they want this Ten of Cups with it. All these cards are in reverse, okay? So they're lacking that. They're feeling a sadness from it, and therefore they're not able to give their focus to you. Okay, here comes some more obstacles. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Hangman. Now the Eight of Swords represents a cage. This could literally be like a prison, or it could be a self-inflicted prison, whether it's mental or physical, whether this justice has to do with someone being sent away or sent to jail or whatever, or whether your partner is in this self-inflicted prison of their thoughts. They are going to be somewhat stagnant and unable to move forward because of this self-inflicted prison or real prison. I hate to think of someone actually having to go to prison, but something's coming up what's going to totally shake up your world as far as your partner goes. So we have Knight of Cups and the Chariot again. Okay, so I do see that, you're going to continue trying, just like almost desperately, frantically. This Chariot, he's being pulled one way and the other. You're trying anything you can, one way and the other, just to, where'd he go? just to get a little crumb of attention from the person that you love. You continue to offer your love, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Yes, you're to a point where, we have Temperance and we have the Seven of Swords. Now, you've been as patient as you can with this person, and people who've watched me knows how I feel about this guy, the Seven of Swords. Okay, he's distracted by his past. He is sneaky. He's a little bit of a liar. He's a little bit of a manipulator. You're beginning to find this out, and you're beginning to be able to, move past this stuff. All of these things are happening so rapidly. Now, this particular Tower moment that's going to happen, okay, it allows you the wisdom to see exactly what's going on when push comes to shove and your partner is at their absolute worst. Their true colors are going to come out, and it's going to allow you to make that decision of whether you will be able to whether you want to stay with them or not, because whether you stay with them or not is going to be dependent upon that self-inflicted cage or that real cage that your partner will be in. It could be also if their past partner doesn't want anything to do with them, then of course they're going to stay with you. Now, how that makes you feel as an individual and a person, it's really hard. I know you don't want to be with somebody that treats you or makes you feel like shit. That just treats you really, really bad. So I don't see that you're going to make yourself vulnerable, but it's going to be to no avail. You can offer this person this love again and again and again and be, constantly left feeling like you're not getting back what you should be getting back, like your value is not being appreciated. You've made yourself vulnerable. You've exposed yourself. You've put your heart out there on the sleeve. You've let them know in no uncertain terms how much you love them and what it is you feel for them. But again, you have this Hangman, and they are in limbo. Okay. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles, as well as the Moon. Okay, Moon child. All right. So you may be involved with an Earth sign. This may be someone, and he was reversed. I just have him turn this way. He's not in and of and full of his full worth at the moment. He is not making as great of decisions or thoughts as he should. He's feeling traumatized. Things about him are being exposed and brought to the surface. Things that you had been led to believe may have been true about this person. You're now, after this eclipse has passed and the shadow of the earth is not over the moon, and now this full moon is illuminating and brightening things up, there's still things to be revealed when that sun does come up the next day. And here comes your sun, okay? But in the meantime, you're going to see enough of this person's true colors and what it is they're really about, and you may be very disillusioned about them. Now, after that happens, okay, all right, you are able to start all over. You are able to say, yes, this is a beautiful beginning. I am able to use the strength, the inner strength that I have, along with a brand new beginning, and being able to completely start over. This seems like a relationship that probably never should have happened. I'm sure that there are lessons on both parts that were there. Even if this person was using you for their own selfish needs or whatever, you are still in that relationship by choice and because there's some type of lesson or whatever it is you needed to come out of it. Okay? and you're focused on this pinnacle. You're focused on love and stability and happiness. And now that you are using your strength to be separated from this, whether it's of your choice or not, you are able to step into the sun again and have this new beginning. Now I'm going to pick a few more cards from Thoth, okay, because I'm still very curious about what it is that this person is hiding from you, okay, and how it is they actually feel about you. If they've truly moved on but are still just hurt, okay. All right. What is this distractedness from Cancer's partner about? What is the reason they're not able to focus on the relationship with Cancer? All right, so I'm just going to pull a card, and we have Fortune. Okay, so here's the deal. They are feeling, okay, we have the Princess of Disc, which relates to the King of Pentacles, okay. They are feeling like, okay, I'm here. I'm in this situation that's been pretty bad. As soon as the situation's over, I will be able to come back into my, ooh, look at there, okay. So I will be, this is like your trump card for the whole thing. So once they are able to step out of whatever this bad situation that they are in, this self-inflicted prison that's in their mind, once they are out of that, they will be able to step into their power as the King of Pentacles or the Princess of Pentacles again. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, which is also Earth sign. It's Taurus. It's, yeah. So he's going to be able to step into his divinity. Once all these little things that are surrounding him upcoming in the next few weeks are past, he will be able to focus on you again. Okay. How is Cancer's partner going to view Cancer? How does he view, or she, how does she view or he view Cancer? Okay, so I'm just gonna open it up, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the next card is the Eight of Cups, and the next card is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this little Eight of Cups, okay, implies that you know, they are feeling they're feeling as if, you know, they really need to do this work on themselves before they are able to offer you this indulgence card. It's also called indulgence, okay, before they are able to offer this indulgent love with you. But when they get past this and this whole situation that's coming up with them, you're going to, and see, look what they have in their cup right there. They have a crab, and that's you, Cancer. They're coming for you. They just have to do, whatever it is. They have to handle whatever is going on in their life. They feel a little bit lost right now. So in their mind, they may be clinging to things from their past instead of focusing on being mindful of the present, which, you know, you are in their present. After they go through this and they see that you have been there for them and that you love them unconditionally, they see that they will choose you. Okay, all right, so yeah, so although the next couple weeks may be very turbulent, just practice serenity. okay? Don't let it bother you, because there are forces, you know, if you read Thoth, then you know that there are karmic forces in this world that we can't do anything about, okay? There's usually a couple of different outcomes, okay? So when you read traditional Thoth, and, you know, in the way that the Golden Dawn Tarot is read, there are two futures. One is one that you can make happen now that you see the changes, and if you don't do anything at all, it shows you what your future will be if you just continue and you don't do anything at all. But knowing these messages and knowing that, okay, well, if I know this is going to happen, or I know these forces are about, or these energies are happening, I can take that knowledge and become the magician and change the outcome just a little bit. So it's all going to be up to you in that temperance card, and how you are able to deal with your partner's emotional things, or stressful things that are going on in their life at the moment, okay? And it's going to be up to you which path that your partner takes, okay? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. And like I said, I'm so grateful for all the new subscribers and likes and comments, and for everyone who has written to me for a personal reading. I really appreciate that. And anyone that would like to contact me for a personal reading, you can email me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. All right, great to see you guys here again, and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye-bye. Good night. Love you.